Ah, hold up. My shit on. Oh, shit. Gang. We'll be back. Hold on, I'm coming. Oh, shit. Oh, it's been a minute. 13. I'm going to check my brush thing. Oh, somebody's on. Cool. All right. Hold on a minute. Just 1 second. Let me right with you. All right. Had to reconnect for a minute. All right. Had to reconnect for a minute. Just my technicians. Hold on. If I'm be wearing this shit, I know it's about to get hot up in here. Bear with me, people. Oh. Get hot up in here. Black attract heat. So bear with me. Oh, shit. Okie dokie. Hi, diddly ho, neighbors. Well, for the first time in a while, we're back. For those that are new, what's going on, folks? This is Eric from AFMB Pictures, and welcome back to Let's Talk. So, what do we want to talk about? I want to talk about quite a bit. This one is not going to have any type of theme or anything like that. Usually when I get on here, I'll talk about like top 5 this, top 5 that, but I'm just trying to fire it off the dome and talk about some things that's been on my mind. First off, what is going on in the world of politics? Honestly, what is going on, man? What is politics? What is it turned this country into? I got to talk about that real quick, man. I really do. Because I got to take it back to the day of the election, or as a lot of people will consider it, the dark day. This is like the darkest day to some people. This is one of the darkest days in American history. I'm like, look, man. This has been going on for how long? Any election, you go back to any election as far back as you can remember. Not everyone's gonna get what they want. Not everyone got who they voted for. Yes, there are a lot of people who are mad. Then you got a lot of people who are glad. The ones that are just, I honestly can't tell which ones are worse. The ones that are mad about it or the ones that are glad about it. Because honestly, both sides are annoying as shit. Honestly. The ones that voted for Trump, they're the happiest ones on the planet. You can't tell these folks shit. I work with a few of them. And the minute did it happen, the minute that inauguration happened, man, they was all sunshine and rainbows. All sunshine and rainbows. You couldn't tell them shit. Trump started deporting. He already talking about, what's the next one he's talking about? He's talking about banning gay marriage. He's talking about getting rid of that. There are so many happy Trumpers, as I call them. Now, me, I'm not on either side. I'm one of those rare few. I didn't vote. So when it happened, I didn't complain. I didn't celebrate. I didn't do shit. I just sat back and I just watched the fireworks fly. Because I knew. Majority of people that don't, here's what you got to understand. Majority of people that don't vote, they don't vote because they're some of the few, as I call it, the 1 percentile, that really see the big picture. If you are in 2025, over the age of 25 years old, and you still believe that one side cares more about you than the other, you need to get yourself looked at. You really need to get yourself checked out, because I'm going to tell you right now, neither side cares about you. I know that sounds messed up. I know, hell, somebody may watch this and I might get a strike on me because of it, but I'm going to come out and say it one more time. Neither side cares. They don't. Democrats, Republicans, they don't care. They don't care about your gender. They don't care about your religion. They don't care about your ethnicity. They don't care about that. The only color that they care about, the only color that they care about is green. They don't care if you're black, white. It does not matter. Money is where it's at. Money has always been where it's at, guys. Sorry. You're going to get mad hearing about that, but it's the truth. You feel one side is more concerning than the other. Let me tell you something. I don't care how hard you voted for one person. You could have voted for Trump till the cows come home. Let me tell you something, man. If he saw you walking down the street and you tried to give him a hug, what you think he gonna do? He gonna look at you like you don't know who the fuck you are. He gonna look at you like he don't know because he doesn't know you. He don't know most of y'all individually. It's like the celebrities that we worship. Like the Swifties, people that are diehard Taylor Swift fans, or people that are diehard Usher fans, or diehard Beyonce fans, or Kanye. Folks, you can't say one bad thing about these people. You can't say one bad thing about their favorite person and they not go off on you. Let me tell you, I have a list of favorite people. I have a list of favorite actors. I have a list of favorite musicians. I have a list of favorite athletes, favorite entertainers, favorite wrestlers, favorite whatever. But if somebody talks shit about any of these people, what am I going to do about it? Nothing. Nothing. I'm not going to do a damn thing about it. You want to know why? Because that's their opinion. That's their opinion. So what, you don't like the Cowboys? So, hey, Cowboy fan, hey, sorry. You can say whatever you want about them. Cowboys suck. I know they suck. Most Cowboys fans know the Cowboys suck. That's like saying the Browns suck. Most Browns fans know that the Browns suck. You're not telling people anything that they don't know. Just saying. We have to start living more in the real world. A lot of us are stuck in this magical bubble that we think that whoever we support is going to get us out of our turmoil. Whoever we support is going to get us out of trouble. Anybody that we support, if we support and love these celebrities, if we support and love these politicians, they're going to get us out of the loop. They're going to get us out of our financial struggle. Let me tell you something, man. You struggling financially, that's on you. Maybe you need to manage your money better. You need to budget better. A lot of y'all are living way above your means. Way above your means because you want to look good, because you want to look nice, because you want to look bougie. Well, guess what? You broke, nice looking, bougie motherfucker. You're broke now. You got all that nice shit on. You broke. I got a Goodwill blazer on. I'm not a baller. I'm not going to pretend to be. I'm not going to spend a bunch of money just to look good. Come on, man. A lot of us are in the situations that we put ourselves in. And if you're in a situation that you put yourself in, guess what? There's not a politician on that planet that can get you out of it. There's not a celebrity or singer that can get you out of it. Beyonce can sing till the cows come home. She is not going to sing me out of financial debt. I don't care what kind of country song she make. No, that's not the reason I'm wearing this hat. I'm wearing this hat because it's sharp. This is a Christmas gift, mind you. I like it. It fits nice on me. But yeah, man, it's just start living in the real world. For real. It doesn't matter what they're doing. It doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. Here's how I was brought up. I was brought up like this. It doesn't matter what anyone else out there is doing. You protect your own. You got kids, protect your kids. You got a wife, you got a husband, you got a family. You do what's best to protect your family. You worry about your own. Don't worry about what everybody else out there doing. Because what everybody else out there doing is not your problem. Unless their problems are knocking on your doorstep, they're not your concern. They're not. I have scrolled through so many Facebook posts and memes and you know what, for entertainment purposes, because that's all it is at this point. If you really want to laugh, look through some of the comment sections on some of these posts. Oh, there are so many, as I like to call them, cell phone tough guys. They talk so much shit in that comment section. So much shit in that comment section. It is ridiculous. It really is. Oh, they get to saying everything. You could be telling a joke. Most of them are commenting on memes. Bro, do you know what a meme is? A meme is meant to be funny. It's a joke. It's a joke. If I say something funny, it's supposed to be a joke. Like, if you don't get it, just say you don't get it. But don't take the joke seriously. God forbid it be a political joke, because man, them comment sections gonna blow up. Oh well, that's really not funny, that's not something funny. Let me tell you something, man. The first post that I did after the election, I posted, you know what? It was a meme that said, shout out to all the people that can have different political opinions and still be friends. An ex-friend of mine, and I'm gonna say ex-friend of mine, commented, I forget what it was. It was something if, well, not if your opinion is against so and so, and they unfriended me. I don't even remember what the comment was, because that's how seriously I didn't take it. I knew they were serious about the comment, but I didn't think it would go that far. I've been unfriended and by so many people because of one thing. Let me tell you something, man. If your beliefs can drive somebody away, just your beliefs alone, let's disregard how you treat them. Just your belief, something that you personally believe in, your preference. If your preference can drive somebody off, then that person ain't meant to be in your life, man. That's not a full-time person, man. That's not a root, bro. That's a branch. That branch done broke off. They ain't even seasonal. Matter of fact, they just a leaf. Let's say I know somebody for 14, 15, 20 years, and I voice one opinion that they disagree with. If they decide to walk out on me, and I'm like, you know what? You really didn't care to begin with. You really didn't. You just waiting on the right time for me to disagree with you so you can cop a bitch fit and walk out. You never wanted to be here in the first place. Those aren't people that you need in your life, man. They're not. Which is going to lead me to my next topic. People. People is the next topic. What type of people? Toxic people. Now that word has really been thrown around a lot. Toxic is a word that a lot of people like to throw when I kind of notice that people like to throw that word when they're in uncomfortable situations, when they're confronted about something. I've seen people get confronted on their bullshit and then try to call the other person toxic. Dude, if you got to be careful as to who throws that word around a lot, because most people that call people toxic, I'm gonna just come out and say it, most of them are toxic themselves. Most of them are. Because a lot of people like getting into arguments and using words that they really don't understand. You have to really understand the insults that you're throwing at somebody. Don't call somebody obtuse if you don't know what obtuse means. Come on, man. Don't call somebody that if you don't know how to read beyond the fifth grade level. You can't do it. You just can't. That's like, once again, it's like getting into a political debate if you don't know nothing about politics. I'm not going to get into a political debate with somebody because I really am not the biggest political expert. I go by what I see. That's it. Just by what I see. I'm not going to go into somebody else's argument and try to be an expert. They might be talking about some shit that I don't know about. These two motherfuckers over here arguing about the Pythagorean theorem or Pythagorean. See, I don't even know how to say the word. So how am I going to jump into the argument? I'm going to start pronouncing shit that's going to sound Portuguese, and they're going to look at me like they definitely don't know what I'm talking about. It's not my business. So I'm going to stay out of it. Don't throw phrases if you don't truly know what they mean. You can't throw the word toxicity around if you truly don't know what it means. You have to understand that, like I said, most people that throw those words around, they are the words themselves. You're very narcissistic. You're very toxic. You're very narcissistic. Maybe you the problem. Put it this way. If you're talking to somebody and they tell you that everyone they've ever met has been an asshole, everyone that you've ever met, everyone you've ever met has been an ass, that means I'm one. Because apparently that's all you meet are assholes. You got to start to think, maybe you're the problem. Or maybe you're part of the problem. Which is another big problem with people. A lot of us don't know how to take accountability. I'm going to say this right now. Everything that happens to us is in some way, shape, or form our fault in some way. I'm not saying it's 100%, but in a lot of ways, we put ourselves in situations that we're in. We somehow put ourselves in this situation. So henceforth, it is somehow your fault as well. You have to take accountability for everything that happens to you, whether it's good or bad. It don't matter what it is, good or bad. You got to take some kind of accountability for it. A breakup is never 100% somebody's fault. The ending of a friendship, it is not entirely 100% one person's fault. It never is. You have to take some kind of accountability for it. This was both parties. This is a dance. This is a tango. What's the phrase? It take two to tango. So this is on both of you. Taking accountability, man, that helps you grow. I talk a lot of that on my other channel. You got to admit when you're wrong. And that's what a lot of people struggle with, admitting when they're wrong. Me, I have never had a problem admitting that I'm wrong because I'm too afraid to get into trouble with shit. So if I make a mistake, I'm sorry, I'm going to snitch on myself. Because honestly, I don't know how to keep a straight poker face when I'm lying, so I don't bother lying that much no more. Because I know I'm going to get caught. I know my ticks when I start lying. I get to shaking, I get to sweating and stuttering and shit. I can't hide no lie. Don't ask me to lie for you in court, man, because I'm telling on everybody. I'm going to just say that right now. I could be 100% honest. You call my phone, hey, Eric, real quick, don't lie. I'm sweating already. Because I'm going to start thinking I'm in trouble. That's why I don't bother lying no more. I don't bother doing it. At this point in my life, bro, it's not worth it. It's not worth the stress. I got enough health issues as it is. And I got enough stress as it is. I don't need any more. You shouldn't want any more either. But people are gluttons for pain. People are gluttons for pain, and they don't even know it. So many people put themselves in fucked up situations, and they ask, and then they wonder and complain about how they got into that. I don't know why I keep running into these type of people. I don't know why I keep dating these type of crazy bitches. I don't know why I keep messing with these type of dudes. Yeah, you do. You just have to accept why. You ever hear folks tell you you are what you attract? You are what you attract. The type of people that you bring into your environment, you got to ask yourself, if you keep bringing these messed up people and these negative, messed up people into your environment, you got to start looking in the mirror and saying, you know what? Maybe there's something about me that I need to change. Do not be afraid to take a look in the mirror and self-reflect. Self-reflect, man. That helps you grow. It does. Learning from your mistake. That helps you learn from your mistakes. Don't always look at it as a mistake. I've said, hey, once again, you could catch it on my other channel. Every mistake, every encounter is a lesson learned. Everybody that come in your life gonna teach you something. They're gonna teach you something. Even the bad ones. The bad people gonna teach you something. Bad people teach you that hey, everybody ain't good. Everybody ain't good. Your own family can prove that to you. You talk to anybody right now, who are the number one type of person that can screw you over more than anything. You ask anybody and they'll say, you know what, family. Especially the ones that be like, come on, man, we family. Come on, man, we blood, we cousins, man. Come on, man. We grew up together. We family, man. You know I got you. No, you don't. No, you don't, because you only call when you need something. I got plenty of family members that's like that. I was just talking to my mom about that. I was just talking to my mom about that exact same thing, because 90% of the time, the only time her phone rings is when somebody needs something. And I don't give a damn if there's family members watching this right now. If you get mad at it, you know who you are. We just gonna keep that shit a band, because I'm done hiding shit. I've said it plenty of times. If somebody only calls you when they need something, they really don't care. Because love, friendship, honesty, and respect, that don't mean shit if it's only convenient for you. Friendship means very little when it's convenient. Love means nothing when it's convenient. If somebody loves you because it's convenient to them, fuck them. I'll say it again. If somebody cares only when it's convenient to them, fuck them. Because they ain't thinking about you. They ain't calling to see how you doing. They calling because they want something. Anytime somebody, if it's somebody I ain't heard of in years, I ain't heard from them in years, they call, and I usually I can time it. They reach out only when they want something. You know what you do to that? Stop answering. Quit answering. I was just telling a friend of mine that. I've told plenty of people that. You know what? If they only call when they need you, quit answering the phone. Quit opening the door phone. Go dark. Be invisible to them. Let them talk shit about you. Because eventually they're going to see, oh man, maybe, damn, I can see why they ain't messing with me no more, man. Because I only call them when I want something. Exactly. Exactly. That's the one way to draw somebody away from you. That's the one way to push somebody away. Because eventually, guess what, man? Everybody runs out of safety nets. Sometimes you got to stop being people's safety net. I don't feel anyone should truly have a safety net after a certain age. When you reach a certain age, all your safety nets should be gone. They should be long gone. You a grown ass man or a grown ass woman. You are an adult. You can't take care of yourself at this age. You are an adult. What is your problem? Are you kidding me right now? Come on, man. Take accountability. Quit caring about people only when it's convenient to you. We need to start working on being genuine. We don't have a lot of genuine people out there in the world. And you know what's sad? Most of the genuine people have trust issues. A lot of people have, if you ever run into anybody with trust issues, I know a lot of people with trust issues. I know so many people, and myself included, I'm guilty of it, that are in what we like to call fight or flight mode, where we in survival mode all the time because we never know who we can trust. A lot of people are like that because they have trust issues, because they fucked around and trusted the wrong person. They fucked around and put their faith and their heart into the wrong person. And they literally did. We've all been screwed over by the wrong people. Some of us more times than others. Yes, you need to realize that every time a good person goes through this, every time good people go through stuff like this, it takes a piece of them away. So if you're doing this to somebody, you have to realize you're taking a piece of them away every single time. Every time you lie to somebody, you're taking something away from them. every single time. Every time you deceive somebody, every time you only call when it's convenient, and then they don't ever hear from you again. And when they need you, you're nowhere around. You realize every time you do that, you taking a piece of them away, a piece of them that is allowed to trust, that opens up, that closes the door, and that lock gets tighter and tighter and fucking tighter, and eventually they're not gonna trust nobody. And let me tell you, those are the hardest people to break. The hardest people to break are the ones that are damaged. I feel so bad for damaged people. I really do. Don't hate damaged people. A lot of people hate damaged people because they think that's it. A lot of people think damaged motherfuckers are toxic. Damaged people aren't toxic, man. They're just damaged. I like to call them birds with broken wings. That's all. That don't make them bad people. A lot of damaged people are in fight or flight mode. They don't know how else to handle things. You lashing out, that's going to make it worse. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just makes it worse. You just add more fuel to that fire. These people are trying to heal. They just got to find their way at healing. They got to find their own way to heal. They gotta fix themselves. I always say, man, you can't fix nobody. I used to be that person that always tried to fix people, man, that always tried to lift and well, I can make them better. I can make that person better. You can't do that. The most you can do for somebody that is broken is just support them. Be their cheering section. Let them know, hey, you got this. You truly do have this. You can do it. I will support you. But you can't try to fix somebody if they don't want to fix themselves. You can't make a heroin addict get clean, can you? No, you can't. You can't. And why would you try? Why would you force that? Why would you force? Some people ain't ready. You have to be ready to heal. You got to be ready to progress. You have to be ready yourself. That's why when other people try and you ain't ready yet, that person ends up damaging themselves because they're stressing themselves out caring about you. They stress themselves out trying to heal you rather than realizing, you know what, I got to let this person heal themselves. I will love them. I will support them. They know I got them. Like, hey, bro, I got you. But this is your journey. That path you walking, that's your path alone. You got to fix that. Fix yourself. You can do it. These are words that are reassuring. Offer reassurance. Don't just keep throwing band-aids and throwing band-aids and throwing band-aids at somebody or throwing ointment on them. That's not going to fix them. You're not going to fix them. I squirreled on that one. I squirreled a lot. I really did. But yeah, can't fix people, man. People only fix themselves. Vent about them, complain about them. Yeah, okay. Just like you can't fix the world. The world is a messed up place. We all know this. The world is a very messed up place. Yeah, somebody, man. Oh, shit. My bad. I got neighbors. Ain't nobody fighting. Look at me being nosy. Benefits of living in an apartment. I love it. But yeah, we can't fix the world, man. You can't fix people. This world got to fix itself. We are in messed up times. We really are. But it is what it is. I say that a lot. A lot of people don't like when I say that. A lot of people, they hate when I say it is what it is. But it's true. There's a lot of things that you can't stress yourself getting mad over stuff that you can't change. You just can't do it. Oh, yeah. Man, I ran my mouth for 30 minutes. What else we want to talk about? I don't know. What else can we talk about? Oh, I've been seeing a lot of videos on my feed, and it usually starts when all you got to do is click one video. I was watching a video on, it was a video that this girl did. No, it was a reaction video on women complaining that why men are done dating. And it's been sparking this just whirlwind of just chaos. Apparently, and I say apparently because so far I haven't seen it, but apparently all over, women are mad that men are done dating, that a lot of men are done dating. Once again, I haven't met one woman that has complained about this. I'm currently dating, so I guess I don't really have a. I mean, well, I guess I do have an input on it, so I'm gonna throw mine in. What do I feel about it? Well, first of all, I feel if there are men out there that are done dating, if there are men who are going quote unquote MGTOW or red pill, there's so many fucking phrases for it. If this is their preference, this is their preference. Everyone's got their preferences. That's like me getting mad at a woman who says she only likes short guys. Okay, I'm 6 feet tall. I guess that puts me out of the picture. I'm not a short king. Sorry, I'm not your preference. I'm not going to get mad about it. I've met black girls that only date white guys. I've met white girls who don't like black guys. I've met all kinds of people with different preferences. I've never hated on them. I don't care how beautiful I find the person to be. I don't care how hot she is. If she says, you are not my preference, guess what? That's it. Hate to tell you, but and I'm just gonna come out and say it. Somebody not liking somebody or not wanting to date someone because of their race. I know this is gonna sound controversial when I say it. It don't make them racist. It really doesn't. That person can have friends that are black. That white girl can have friends that are black, but she just so happens to not want to date black men. Okay, that's her preference. She may not find them physically appealing. She may have a lot of black friends. She just may not find black people appealing. She may like Asian men. She may like strictly white men. It doesn't matter. It's their preference. You can't get mad at somebody's preference. A person saying they don't want to date anymore, they're choosing to stay single, that's their preference. Don't slander them. And I see a lot of it, especially in there's reasons why I disbelieve a lot of social media, because I really feel a lot of people do it for attention. Like the one video of the girl who tried to put the dude on blast because he took her to Cheesecake Factory and she called him broke. First off, I've never been to Cheesecake Factory, but from everything that I'm hearing, I'm in Ohio, by the way. And Ohio is a more realistic state because a lot of these posts I'm seeing are people that live in Florida, California, New York. They live in high cost of living places. So clearly they can afford that lifestyle. If you live in Ohio, we'll tell you right now, there's a lot of shit we can't afford. If a nigga from Ohio going to a Cheesecake Factory, you best believe, man, he got a fat bonus on his paycheck. From everything that I've heard, that place is not cheap. That ain't McDonald's. Shit, that ain't even fucking Max and Irma's. Cheesecake Factory? If I take you to Cheesecake Factory, bitch, I hit the lotto. I won big at a casino. If I'm taking you to a Fed, to me, that's fancy. Dude, I'm 39 years old and I still think Olive Garden is fancy. Hey, Goodwill Blazer. I'm a baller on a budget, bitch. Sorry. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, So, having said that, you know, Ohio, we're very realistic people in Ohio. Ohio, I think Ohio is one of the number one states that know about struggle. Ohio know about poverty and struggle more than anybody, at least anybody in America. But digressing, don't slander somebody just because they got a preference. Don't call a dude a, a incel or a simp or a bitch just because he don't want to date. Oh, well, you just scared. Well, what? You scared of a real bitch? Like that would be like a man hating all women because he got his heart broken by one. And I know a few. I work with a few. I know plenty dudes that are like that. Most of them I try to ignore because I'm gonna say this: if you are gonna hate one entire gender or one entire race because of what one person did to you, a man broke your heart, so you're gonna hate all men. You're wrong. You're gonna hate one. You're gonna hate all women because one woman broke your heart, sir. You're wrong. You are wrong. I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you right now that is the wrong mindset to have because it's only going to get you alone. It's only going to get you by yourself. You need to hear this. You need to hear it. Slandering an entire gender because you got burnt by one is fucking wrong. There are plenty of good men out there. There are plenty of good women out there. Who are you to say that all of them are bad? So you know all women. You know all men. You don't know all of them. You haven't met every man. You know how many people are on this planet? Billions. You ain't met everybody. You had a few bad ones. You had a few bad men. You had a few crazy bitches. You need to take a look at yourself in the mirror. And as Cat Williams would say, you need to figure out what it is about you that keeps attracting ain't shit niggas. Fellas, same thing. You need to get a good look. You need to take a look in the mirror and figure out what it is about your dick that keep attracting ain't shit bitches. What is it about you that keeps bringing these people in? I've said it before. You are what you attract. What is it about you that keeps bringing these type of people into your life? Don't hate everybody just because a few people burnt you. You don't know everybody. You don't know the world. And the world don't owe you shit. So let people have their preferences. Let them have their preferences. Like this whole, I'm going to just say, this whole battle of the sexes thing, it's got to stop. It really does. Because I'm so sick of seeing all these posts about, well, if men did this, maybe they'd be better. Or women did this, maybe they'd be better. If women listen, and if men just listen, how about we all just listen to each other? Here, how about, you know what? Let's start now. Listen to me. And I'm going to say this right now. Men aren't better than women any more than women are better than men. None of us are better than the other. Yes, are men usually physically stronger? Is the average man physically stronger than the average woman? Yes. Does that mean that we are smarter than the other? Does that mean that the other is smarter than us? Does that make us better? No. Being stronger than somebody does not make you better. Being smarter than somebody does not make you better than them. You're a highly educated person. I'm not. You went to Oxford. I dropped out of YSU. Does that make you better than me? Only in that field. That makes you academically smarter than me. It don't make you better than me. We need to buckle down and admit that we need each other. We need each other because I don't know if you noticed it or not, but we are living in an age where procreation is starting to get kind of scarce. Why are all these men checking out? Why are all these women deciding, you know what, I'm just gonna go be with a girl? Why are all these rash decisions being made? Why is procreation getting lower and lower and lower? People don't want to get married no more. People don't want to have kids no more. Now, I shouldn't talk too much shit because once again, and I'm going to state a preference of mine, I don't want to have kids. Therefore, I don't want to get married because I feel that the only reason I would want to get married is if I would want to have children. This is my preference. Now, I am one person out of billions. The percentage of people that don't want that, it's going up. Yes, it is. It quickly. We need to stop fighting each other. We need to stop saying, man, men are better. Nah, women are better. This whole fucking cats rule and dogs drool shit, man, it's got to stop. How old are we? We need each other. I don't need women. I don't need a man. I don't need this. You're gonna say you don't need this. You don't need a man. I don't need a man. I don't need a man. But didn't just 10 seconds ago I heard you say you want kids. You want a family. Well, I'm pretty sure I don't have to spell that out. I mean, it's like I don't need water. I don't need water. I'm thirsty, and that's the only bottle of water that's there. I don't need that water. Well, clearly you're fucking thirsty, and you're damn near dehydrated. So what are you gonna do? You gonna ignore that bottle of water because it's water? No. Go take a drink and shut the fuck up. That's it. We need each other. There is no, well, men would be nowhere without women. Women would be nowhere. You know, we would be nowhere without each other. We would be nowhere without procreation. Okay? That means that two people had to fuck to have you. Two people had to fuck to have me. And I thank both of them for that to this day, if they listening. Thank you for fucking and having me. Thumbs up. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be here. Stop fighting. Stop trying to be the better person. That's the thing. You can't compete. Y'all can't compete with each other and then expect to form a family together. Two people that are fighting all the time, of course they ain't gonna be a family. That's why the household fucked up. That's why the kids is fucked up. You realize there are so many, there is an increasing number of separate parent. We are in the age of separate parent households. That means we are in an age where daddy trying to be better than mommy, mommy trying to be better than daddy. Meanwhile, the kids just sitting there like, so this means we ain't getting dessert, right? That's what that means. They don't know what direction to go. That's why most kids don't know what direction to go. They don't, because they don't have the proper type of guidance because their parents are too fucking busy fighting all the time. It takes a village to raise a child, yes, but if the whole damn village is purging, what's happening to the kid? The kid's raising themselves. So the kid gonna find his or her own identity. Then they really gonna get confused. That's why so many kids are confused nowadays. It sucks, but it's a reality, man. So many kids are confused nowadays. I feel sorry. I really do. Just because now I said I don't want children. That don't mean that I hate kids. I love kids. I do. I have beautiful nieces and nephews. And I love and I'm proud of every single one of them, all of their accomplishments. I don't think people understand having somebody that looks up to you, that encourages you to be better. I met my niece Haley when she was 3 years old. And I say it to this day, that kid changed my life. This kid really did. Kids give you a reason to care. Kids make you care. The right type of person coming into your life will make you care. The past few people that I've met, they have made me care. They have opened up parts in me that I couldn't even begin to repay them for. And I love every one of them. Everyone that's in my life right now, I love you. I love every single one of y'all. Real talk. When you have somebody that looks up to you. Bruh, I can't even put that into words. If that don't make you want to be a better person, come on. If your children can't make you somehow come together and be like, you know what? We need a resolution to this. It don't matter what we going through. We need to do what's best for these kids. We need to do what's best for the kids in our house. We need to rebuild this house and turn it into a home. That's what we need to do. A lot of y'all need to work on that shit, man. And that's what the world is. Right now, the world is a house that don't feel like a home. We need to turn this house into a home again, people. For real. Cannot stress that enough, man. Let's make like the Beatles and come together. Got me up in here preaching and shit. Already got the Goodwill church coat on, man. I'm over here looking like a deacon. Oh, man. Yeah. This world is crazy. It really is. We have so many false idols, man, and entertainers. Dude, entertainers are so worshipped nowadays. It is sad. It's so sad seeing that shit. Like, people live precariously through folks that they don't even know. I couldn't imagine what that's like. Taylor Swift got a new boyfriend. Oh my God, what happened to the other one? I'm so devastated. Why are you devastated? That bitch don't know you. You don't know that bitch either. You don't know none of them. You don't know Travis Kelce, nigga. You don't know Taylor Swift. You don't know these people. You don't know Beyonce. I'm so angry. I don't know if I could follow Beyonce again. She went country. First off, the song sucked. Sorry, it did. That song's terrible. And I'm gonna just say this: the fact she won country music album, that might be a whole other video for a whole other time. And this comes from somebody that, like, come on, man. That's no. But hey, that's my preference. It wasn't enough for me to make a whole freaking rant or change my eating habits or get depressed or, oh my gosh, she won country album. I'm gonna spiral into a depression. Why? Does that really have that much of an effect on you? I've said this plenty of times. If you are not giving me the three F's, if you are not giving me any of the three F's, then I don't care what you have to say about me. And those three F's are this: if you are not feeding me, fucking me, or financing me, I don't care what you have to say. I don't. You're not putting money in my pocket. You're not putting food in my stomach. You're not putting my dick in your mouth. I don't care about your opinion. And if you don't like that, you can kiss my ass with the booty hole open. I don't care. You're not giving me the three. If somebody in your life is not giving you one of the three F's, they should not have any type of input or any opinion or effect on how you live your life. If they ain't feeding you, fucking you, or financing you, guess what? Fuck them. Fuck what they think. Fuck their opinion. Who cares? Having said that, anything them celebrities do, I don't care what they do. Okay? You can send me a video of Samuel Jackson sticking a gerbil in his ass. I don't care. That don't matter to me. I still watch Richard Gere movies. Now, and he's all too familiar with that. That don't matter to me. I'm not friends with these people. I'm just entertained by them. Here's the secret. I still watch Kevin Spacey movies. American Beauty is one of my favorite movies. Anyone that knows Kevin Spacey, you know. Yeah, we know the story. I still watch The Cosby Show. And if you know, you know. So, hey, it is what it is. Let these people live their lives, no matter how fucked up it is. And you live your life. That's the bottom line. Live your life. Do what you can to protect your own. Worry about yourself first. Always put yourself before anyone else. Unless you have children, put yourself first. You put yourself first. When you reach a certain age in your life, there are certain things that become more important to you. And some of those certain things are your peace, your mental health, and your funds. Because they all revolve around your well being. They all revolve around your well being. Your well being revolves solely around your peace, your mental health, and your funds. If any of these are out of whack, you need to reflect on the situation that you're in and ask yourself, how do I get out? If all three of those are fine, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You shouldn't be worrying about what the world is doing around you. You protecting your own, you have good people in your life that care about you. That's it. Quit worrying so much about other people trying making you happy. Can't nobody, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, can't nobody make you happy. Can't nobody make you happy. Ladies, y'all need to hear this as well. I'm getting real tired of hearing, I just want somebody to make me happy. Why can't they make me happy? Why can't this person make you happy? You want to know why a lot of you aren't happy? Here's why. A lot of you aren't happy because you don't know how to accept satisfaction. A lot of you don't know how to be content, how to be satisfied, which is what content is. It's a feeling of satisfaction. It's knowing that you're going to be okay. It's okay not to be okay. If you can't be content with that, how can you accept happiness when it comes into your life? Ask yourself that. Translation, if you can't enjoy the little things, how are you going to appreciate the big things when they come? How? You're always going to look at it and say, that's not enough. It's never enough. Sometimes you have to say, that's enough. It's okay to say, that's enough. I'm good. I'm fine. On that note, folks, I think we're going to wrap this up. I think I've vented enough. I think I've talked about enough bullshit. I hope y'all took a little something from this. We're going to put this to a quick close because I'm hungry. And I'm going to get me something to eat. Though with that being said, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. As always, this is your boy Eric from AFNB Pictures. And always remember, AFNB, always forward, never back. Peace.